Juicy people, welcome to something that is a welcome break away from the usual earthy green juices that you often see me make, and we're indulging in a little bit of sweet and creaminess, but without going into the refined sugar world. You'll find this in the Funky Fresh Juice book and or app. Simple ingredients, yet combined, they taste ridiculously good. It's one of those recipes that your kids are gonna love you even more than they already do. Pineapple, 3/4 of a pineapple. We're gonna juice this. Why? Because it creates a rich creaminess and a sweetness. It's rich in bromelain, other vitamins and minerals, fantastic. Mango, one of the nicest fruits on planet Earth. You know, when you get a ripe mango and you just eat it off the bone, I mean, that's nice enough in itself, but we're just gonna mix it with a few things. Got some Manuka active honey as well. I know a lot of people are anti-sugar at the moment. They say all sugars are the same. I come from a common sense background really and think, you know what, there's white refined sugar with everything stripped away from it, or you have something like natural honey which still contains an array of different vitamins and minerals as well, and that's why I'm using this as a little sweetener. And we got some yogurt, and again, if you are a vegan and you really don't want to have any BioLive yogurt in there, use a banana, half a banana, to get the rich creamy texture. You're gonna need your juicer and your blender for this one. All we're gonna do, we're gonna kick off with the pineapple juice. So we're gonna get the pineapple juicing straight away. I happen to be using a cold press juice here to get the maximum amount from the pineapple that I can. Rich, creamy, it's absolutely delicious. Allow that juice to come out. This is cold pressed, freshly extracted pineapple juice, absolutely delicious. Get your blender next. I happen to be using the Super Blend, but any blender will do. What we want to do is put the mango in here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna cut this into squares. You can just see that, hopefully, in the overhead cam. There we are. And then what you do is you just put these in. It's so hard to find really ripe mangoes. Now this is pretty ripe, so we just make sure we get every ounce of that rich, creamy mango in. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of BioLive yogurt, or if you're a vegan, just add half a banana. We're just gonna have 1 teaspoon of Manuka honey. It just adds that sweetness. You can't have something in the candy store that hasn't got a little bit of kind of what looks like syrup going in. We wanna keep it real. And honey is real from nature. That's what we wanna do. Freshly extracted pineapple juice on top of this. You're not gonna like me for making this, you're gonna love it. I'm gonna add a little bit of ice in there as well. Put the base on. It's all about the base after all. And then give it a little whisk. Oh, there it is. I'm so keen to pour this out and just have a mouthful. Now look at this, every now and then you get a little bit quirky with what you pour it into. Ah, already I can smell it. You can't smell it, you're gonna have to make this. It's creamy, it's mango, creamy mango and honey. Happy, already I'm just there. I know it seems silly. This is what you're going to want to do when you try this. That's stupid on every level. I'm so used to making the greens because, you know, that's what the goodness is, the real goodness and the earthiness and the beetroots. And every now and then to grab something from the candy store, but without going into the white refined sugars and all that. And this just hits the button on every level. You know, people think the tahini cocoa beanie is their favorite part of the candy store. That's because you haven't made this. You make this, it raises the game even more. There it is. It works, speaks for itself. I think my dancing may have put you off or encouraged you to make it. I'm unsure which, but your kids are gonna love you. You're gonna love me too. Cheers.